Thursday night. Hey, get the applause going. Nate, Hindy and Fletch. Well, boys, it's a big show ahead. Let's just rip into the highlights of the game. And I'll tell you what, the young Panthers, 28-4 at the end, but, mate, they held their hands up, particularly in that first half. Geez, so good.
Yeah, they were, I suppose some of these kids, it might be their only ever first-grade game, so they were certainly excited. And you're right, Matty, the first sort of 25 minutes, the Panthers' system in defence, because they would have been obviously brought up with this through the club. So it held up till about half-time, and then obviously in the second half we saw them punch some holes on the edges. We see our man Presto get 3 tries. But no, I think Ivan would be pretty happy.
And I think Sorrello would be happy. I mean, this was going to be a bit of a banana peel. If Penrith win, it's front page news. Dogs win, it's an afterthought. They've got third spot now, but mate, he would be relieved, Cameron Sorrello.
Yeah, but I think he'd still be disappointed the way they started. Like the Panthers were still in it at half time. So I think Sorrello would prefer the fact that they got in their process a little bit early. They were very scrappy early on, I thought, the Dogs. I know it came from a bit of the pressure that the Panthers applied to them, but a little scrappy for me that first half. They got it together in the second half, started hitting their targets, but
tell you what,
wasn't convincing.
Well, I tell you, early on, Nate, and the other thing about it, I reckon the game, the Dogs probably had 80% of the field position as far as the attacking opportunity. And early on was exactly the same, but they just kept turning away. Some of the desperation in defence.
Yeah, they turned up for each other, and you mentioned before they've got a standard I think Penrith want to live up to in all grades, and you can see when they come in tonight. I think Hindy mentioned earlier that tonight that it's a great way to come into first grade and debut if you're not expected to win and you don't have much pressure on you. So it was great to see the way they defended. I'm sure the coach is going to be pretty wrapped with it.
Yeah. I thought I'd be very happy with the way Satilli played.
Very good.
He was very good with the absence of Kickow, obviously. I thought Satilli was absolutely outstanding, hitting those holes on the edge. Yeah, he's very good at it.
I tell you what'll be really pleasing. We're about to see Jacob Preston's highlight 3 tries, and we've said before, mate, you just know sooner or later he's going to play State of Origin. Yeah. You can see he's that sort of player, but the very fact of watching him play, he's a godsend for Galvin, because playmakers, mate, you live and die by your edge back rower, and you can see he and Galvin are really forming a combination.
Yeah, and the tries, he laid on 3 and there was none of these fancy blocks. He was just hitting him early. Presto was hitting. Are we not allowed to do nicknames, are we?
No, we can do.
We can. This show we're allowed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You've got Thursday night footy on your.
Sorry, I was told.
That was the show earlier, mate. You're right.
How did he's warming to his role, Matty? Young Galvin.
Yeah. You know what? He's starting to play his own game a little bit. Early doors when he first came into the side, he was just trying so hard to fit into their system. And last week, the second half against Storm last week. Yeah, I thought he was terrific. He played his own game. He was ducking and weaving around the park and carried on that tonight. And there's no doubt he's a very, very good footballer. It's just getting used to that system. I do think one thing about the Dogs, and I do look at the team and I go, it's a different type of spine. You look at Melbourne and different sides and you know who's in charge. With the Dogs, I go, righto, who's the shot caller here? Because Galvin still looks to me like a sort of roaming 13, the way he plays.
Yeah, but the amount of times I think he had his hands on the ball tonight, putting those blokes. I think I don't know if he's the shot caller, but he's the general, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you got Critter on the edge. I know he's not the ball player, but he's still going to be the shot caller and all that sort of stuff for the big decisions.
It's slowed down a little bit too, I think, that Reid Marnie's not on the field as much. I think that when he's able to sort of take the brunt of defence and then they get the other young hooker to come on a bit of open field and broken play, the structure's a little bit lacking, I think.
Well, Dogs they're locked in the third spot now, and at this time of the year, when you get landlocked into a spot, you get a little bit nervous as far as injuries concerned. You know, you're going in, you're right on the eve of the finals, and we saw Jacob Carraz tonight, he's been such a crucial player for the Dogs. He's done an ankle syndesmosis. Go for scans tomorrow. It might be 1 to 3.
Yeah, it could be old Elizabeth. Could be the Elizabeth
Frank.
I mean, we don't know anymore. There might be some new diagnosis. Who knows?
But there's no doubt he won't play next week.
They can't really improve, can they?
Nah, so they're locked in.
They're locked in the third.
Could be resting again. Could be not quite 16 players, but
that didn't look good though. The way he kind of grabbed it first, and then you could see that the pain started to build a little bit. Usually with those sorts of things, it'll subside early, but it just kept building and building, and then you
That's
think,
a good sign that he's able to walk himself off there.
It's there's been a lot of controversy, a lot spoken about, Penrith's decision to rest. I've got to be honest. If I'm Ivan Cleary, I rest him next week again. If you've earned yourself or put yourself in that spot to be able to rest players, there's no doubt the Dogs will do it next week. The Raiders, I imagine, will do it next week. You've earned the right to do that.
And it's within the rules. Yeah. Unless the NRL change it, you might have to come up with a doctor's certificate next week.
Oh, yeah.
it's a fair
You've got to go to your local GP and say, I can't do
Present
that.
that smoker.
Yeah.
Now, coming up in the show, we've got a massive show. We're going to preview all these big games over the course of the weekend. Big coaching change. It's been a bad week to be a coach in the league with Desi and Adam O'Brien. And the best of Fletch and Hindy. But finals are right upon us, and I tell you, there's no one playing better than Kotoni Staggs.
This is Kotoni Staggs. That's S-T-A-G-G-S. They put the S at the end of his surname because there are two Kotoni Staggs. Unless you're a teammate or family, this one you'll never see. The private Kotoni Staggs is king of the kids. It is extraordinary. His former coaches, Wayne Bennett and Kevin Walters, are first to tell you how deeply he cares about the youth of today, about his compassion, kindness, generosity. Our kids from everywhere flock to him.
Staggs has owned this contest.
The other Kotoni Staggs, the one you see out there every week,
Kotoni is in.
playing for the Broncos, is as tough as an old boot. Mean as, so aggressive.
He's away. He's like a superhero tonight.
Doesn't matter if he's running the ball or lining up in defence.
He's into the wall.
He's there to smash you, and smash you good.
Oh, Cleary. He's fouled by Staggs.
You saw him back in 2023 in the first ever Battle of Brisbane. How he let the NRL's new boys, these Dolphins,
It is their house.
know exactly which team owns Suncorp as a home ground. Comes from Wellington, where the Macquarie and Bell Rivers join, 50 kilometres southeast of Dubbo on the New South Wales Central Slopes. Wellington has always had a strong Aboriginal sporting influence, and Kotoni soon made his name there as a footballer, playing first grade at just 14. He played 3 years of local first grade before Wayne Bennett got into the Broncos, and even then, still a teenager. 2 years after his NRL debut, he won the 2020 Dally M Centre of the Year and has since played for the Blues, for Australia and for Tonga too.
Kotoni Staggs. He does it on his own.
On his day, he's close to the best player in the game.
There are few players in the game that could come up with a try like that.
So that's the Kotoni Staggs we all know and mostly fear. So watch him go 7:30 this Super Saturday. Kotoni Staggs and his Brisbane Broncos continue to race for the finals, this time against the Cowboys, right here on Foxley.
Yeah, Kotoni Staggs, he's been fantastic. Along with Payne Haas, he's been their best player for the Brisbane Broncos. And, Nate, he's always been a player of incredible talent. But the hardest thing is consistency, and he's found that this year.
Yeah, he's a power player, right? Like, he's a super explosive kind of player. I didn't realise he had so many kids in them videos, but he's a family man, but he's just a powerful player. And that power game's hard to bring into every week of contesting footy.
Yeah, no, he's having some sort of season. No doubt about it. Now, tell you what, a lot going on in the game at the moment. Let's have a look at the ladder thanks to Aussie Broadbent. And a lot to take in here. We're going to go right through it shortly. But top 2 is locked in. Dogs are locked into third spot. But the race is on for the top 4 spot. The Wars at the moment, they're holding out the Broncos and the Sharks. And you see that race for 8th spot. The Roosters and the Dolphins going head-to-head. And to a lesser extent, Manly. Manly got to win by a couple of cricket scores. So they're outsiders, but they're still in the fight. So let's boys, let's have a little discussion about the top 4. As I said, the Wars holding strong at the moment, trying to hold out the Broncos and the Sharks. Broncos up against the Cowboys in Townsville, Nate. Broncos won the last 2. Adam Reynolds, by the way, torn hamstring or aggravated his hamstring again.
Aggravated hamstring training.
We'll see where that sits. That'll be a big blow, but tricky game for him. Mate, they've been playing good football of late, the Cowboys, and they always live for the Broncos. And I've got to say, the Broncos last week, their defence against Newcastle was a little flaky at times.
It is, yeah, and the Cowboys, the game's up in Townsville, so I think it's going to be, 6-1, half a dozen the other. With Reynolds being out, I'm probably leaning more towards the Cowboys, but, the Broncos have got some points in them when they want to play some football.
Yeah. I think, but I don't know. I think with Reynolds being out, I think what I've seen of late is that it seemed a little bit more free-flowing sort of footy with Reynolds out a little bit.
They have changed their style.
I think Reece Walsh is starting to play some good football with danger signs for everyone else. Kotoni Staggs was on fire last week. They can score points.
Yep.
There's no doubt about it. I think that's what they'll rely on, scoring quick points. So they scored 2 tries early last week against the Knights in the opening 10 minutes. Went a bit quiet after that.
Yep.
But then the second half, and they just piled on the points. But local derby up there. Cowboys' last game for the season.
Yeah. Always up for it.
It will be a big test, but I'm leaning towards the Broncos.
Okay, let's have a look at the other game. Wars versus the Eels. This will be a terrific game. And if you look at the Warriors, they've lost a lot of key men through this year, but crucially, they've just adjusted their style as we push towards the finals. Wade Egan's their man. Wade Egan's their most crucial player. Fletch.
Yeah, definitely after the Luke Metcalf injury. Eels were fantastic last week against the Chooks. Huge ask for them to go over there. I think the Warriors get it done, only for the fact that surely they are more desperate than the Eels to continue to stay in the top 4, because they've pretty much been in the top 4 the whole year.
Yeah, they have.
So they don't want to sort of fall at the last hurdle. So
Yeah.
I think the Warriors will get the cash.
I reckon they do as well. Now, Sharks up against the Knights. Sharks have won. They've won 5 of their last 6. But you got to say, I mean, look, Adam finishes the season with the Newcastle Knights. But you know what? When you know there's going to be a change of coach.
That's why I think this is a real danger game for the Sharks, a massive one, because they're expected to beat the Knights. And these are those tricky games where you don't want to really play. Knights, not much to play for except, obviously the spoon, which is the end of the season. Yeah, with not being disrespectful, but they want to stay away from that bottom of the ladder there. So, but yeah, I think real tricky game for the Sharks, who I don't think are firing on all cylinders yet.
Mate, I still don't know where they're at.
Yeah, same. So I'm kind of thinking this could be a bit of an upset.
Nah, Sharkies.
It's interesting.
Sharkies give it a
It's funny, you said that. At the press conference today, we're going to see it shortly with Adam O'Brien. The only time through the whole press conference he just sort of bristled a little bit was when they mentioned the spoon. That just shows you how much, you don't want
to finish.
No one wants to get anywhere near it.
Sucks, doesn't it?
Boys. I don't know. I never got one.
Got one, Molsey, yeah.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah.
So was that a points? No, you weren't there then, were you?
No. We're Melbourne.
No, the Dogs one as well, wasn't there?
Nah, that was before my time.
What was it?
Like about 1 year before.
Never got the spoon, never played 130. Now the eye catchers brought to you by Tradie Sports Hydration. And as I said before, it was a tough week to be a coach. Firstly, let's talk about Adam O'Brien. He severed ties with the Knights today officially, and he spoke at the press conference.
It's made easier because both parties are in agreement that it's the right time. So, I feel energised. I'm looking forward to training today. I enjoyed training yesterday, which tells me it's the right time. I just felt after the Warriors game, the Golden Point, I think that just took a lot of gas out of the players. We haven't been the same team sort of since. A lot of confidence. And that was probably the word that I kept coming back to. They just need some confidence, a bit of positivity. And the one thing that stood out for me was, like, I'm a big distraction in that. We'd have to win 10, 15 games straight next year for there to be no speculation. And if there's one gift that I could give the playing group, the supporters that pack that stadium out every week, is remove that distraction. I think that's the right thing to do. I think the club's in great position on and off the field. You know, with the roster that's coming in, that's a really competitive, strong team for next year. But again, I keep coming back to, when you're asking yourself, you know, am I a distraction to them? I probably feel that I am.
Well, he spoke very honestly. He actually handled it really, really well, Adam, and he spoke about, you know, he said, you know, I felt that, you know, they're hearing the same voice all the time. Are they listening anymore? One thing I'll do...
But is that a distraction, though?
Yeah, look...
Do you think the distraction call was a little bit...
Yeah...
He's talking about now, wasn't he?
No, he was talking about next year.
Like,
he was saying, like, you go to Vegas and start next year, and he said all they'll be talking about is how long has Adam got to get turned around.
But aren't they first-grade rugby league players who...
Yeah,
meant to go.
Here he comes.
Yeah,
I love
this.
You say back in my day, just
But
say
you're meant to go out there and play footy regardless of what's happening.
Yeah.
So you don't... So to be distracted, I don't understand that. I never have.
Might have been just a throwaway comment.
Okay,
Yeah, that's all right.
I'll just...
No, it's good. No, it's good. That negativity is really important. But I tell you what, it's worth mentioning about Adam, you know, like, and he spoke today that he sort of felt like there's a feeling that he took the side as far as he can. But I will say this, where he took over, mate, that year to year will favour us for the wooden spoon, and we collected a lot of them, and his job was to come in and make him a finals regular, and he's done that. Yeah. He's done a great job with that. There's no doubt about it. The big question is, who's the next coach? A lot of names been thrown around. Blake Green, Justin Holbrook, Willie Peters, Brian McDermott, Brad Arthur's been mentioned. I tell you, the two that I look at, I think Willie Peters has done an incredible job over at Hull Kingston Rovers. Whether he wants to come back, I'm not sure. He's got experience over there. He's built that side. He's been assistant at Newcastle Ford, knows the town. The other one, Justin Holbrook. Justin Holbrook had a lot of success at St Helens. Won a title over there, had a win rate at 80%. And when you look back, sometimes you're in a better position to judge a job that a coach does in hindsight. And when you look at what he was doing at the Titans, you actually realise now, actually he was doing a good job. Tell you the other bloke I would interview, if I was the Newcastle Knights, I would interview Michael Checker. I would do it.
Is he keen?
He's always harboured an ambition to coach in rugby league. He's very interested. One thing about Michael Checker, right? These days, you've got very good assistants all around you. And I think more than X's and O's, I think in the modern age, what defines coaches is the ability to handle pressure. And he's proved himself. He's a great man manager, Michael Checker, and one that can handle pressure. So I think he'd be just worth the chat.
Big risk.
Without a doubt, Fletch. Without a doubt.
Well, is he someone that Newcastle, because you are working class area, they would get around?
Without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, if you look at, like, when Malcolm really came to the club, he was a Great Britain coach. And when he got hired, we look back now and go, oh, mate, how good he was. It's fantastic. All those things. But at the time when he was signed to come, everyone went, Jesus, that's left of centre. Yeah. You're bringing a Palmer out here to coach. How's that going to go? And the way we played was a complete point of difference to everybody else. So, secondly, Nate, interested in your opinion here. Early this week, it was announced Josh Henne's going to take over from Des at the Titans. They've gone their separate ways. Nate, you played at the Titans. It's a club that's endured a long period of underachievement. There's a feeling that this bloke can turn it into a finals team. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, look, in all honesty, I don't think I could speak highly enough of Joshy in that arena. I played with Josh in Origin many moons ago, and his transition from when he was playing to the way he is now is just two different people. You know, when he's in the coaching arena, he's just he's a terrific communicator with the players, like first and foremost, and he's got a great connection with the playing group. And you see the way that he goes about business. He doesn't think like irrationally, but he's always got a different view on things, but he's a great communicator.
You know, it was interesting the other night on 360, they showed a bit of his stuff, and he's sitting up in the box with Billy at Origin. Oftentimes you think of assistant who sort of sits there, what's that, boss? And he was actually going to Billy and going, boom, boom, boom. You see that and you're sort of going, wow, okay.
Yeah,
You see
He was actually really good during Origin, because when we're down on the sideline, he's very calm. He communicates really well, as I mentioned. But then Billy's on the other side, where he's just flying off the handle and absolutely abusing you. So you got one calm and one abusing you, and you're trying to find the happy medium. But
It's a big headset.
my headset doesn't actually fit over the top. It has to go around the back. But no, he's really good. Like, honestly, I think the Gold Coast Titans have done the best thing, and I have no, I think Justin Holbrook was terrific when he was there, and I have nothing against any former coaches, but at the moment, and my time around the professionals in the game, and I know how hard it is to coach in the NRL, Josh Hannay is exceptional, and his biggest advocates being Billy Slater and Craig Fitzgibbon are two of the nicest and the best people I know. That's enough for me.
Sounds like someone's angling for an assistant's job.
I'd be more than happy to get a bit of crumb sausage on the beach up there with him.
Well, this is the home of the assistants, with Gordon.
It's kind of strange. If we thought when Desi was assigned there, that would have been the difference. Grand final winning coach, bit of a hard nut, all that sort of, been around the traps for ages.
I can't work out why it didn't work.
That didn't work. So is it? Yeah.
It's the first Queensland coach that the Gold Coast Titans. I don't know if before that they had Wally for years and years, but first one the Titans have had. First Queensland coach.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Neil Henry? No,
He's a Canberra boy.
Canberra, but coach here for Queensland.
Yeah. Nate, your eye catcher, mate?
Mate, my eye catcher, as we mentioned before, the race to the top 8. I think it's anyone's. There's probably 3 or 4 positions there that are completely open, and I'm not sure how to go about picking mine. I've got the
You're the same as me.
I've got the Roosters and the Panthers, Broncos and the Wars making up the 8, along with the Sharks, Dogs, Melbourne and Raiders. But I don't completely count out the Sea Eagles in the form they're in. But the race to the top 8 I think is pretty exciting.
Who's going fourth?
Yeah, who we have fourth? I see the Warriors hanging on.
I got the Sharks in fourth. Yeah, I think they're going
Broncos.
to. I think they're going to take a bit of form now.
Back-to-back wins for the Bronx.
Bronx.
Tell what's interesting.
Was that before you found out about Reynolds?
That was before. Yeah.
It's interesting mate, that last round's going to be very interesting. Who rests? It's going to have a big impact.
Oh, yeah, on the 8,
Storm Roosters, tomorrow night, Fox League. Fletch, Roosters, bad loss. They've been up for a long time, and they just lowered their guard against Parramatta and they got him. No Sam Walker in this game.
No Sam Walker. Melbourne, if you're a Roosters fan, you'll be excited to know Harry Grant, because Harry Grant won it for Storm at the stadium. But as we know, the Roosters have a very ordinary record down there. It's going to be interesting, because Sandon Smith comes into that 7. They were rudderless last week without Sam Walker, but they were beaten in the middle, because the completion rate of the Chooks, I think I read somewhere, actually I didn't read it, I'm just making it up.
It was the lowest this year.
Oh, was it?
53%.
I think it was diabolical. I think the Chooks can get it done.
I'm with you, Brian. I'm with you.
I'll tell you what, playing down in Melbourne, arresting a few players, but Bellyache's 600th game. The milestone game, and this is probably one of their biggest milestone game for a long time.
It looks like Will Warbrick's back, which is good news, because he's been out since round 8.
Who goes into dummy half for Harry?
I think
was it Garlick? I think Bronson Garlick has gone into the night. But, with Melbourne, it's just like, it's the strength of the system, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to beat. Dolphins and Titans, this one here. This is a massive game. The Dolphins, man, you'll think about what could be. They've had so many injuries, but lost the last 3. To me, they've just hit the wall. When you watch it, they had a lot to play for last week against Manly and conceded 58 points. To me, with all the injuries, they just look tired.
That's the thing that sits with me as well. The way they didn't. I'm not going to say they folded, but just they'd run out of gas. They absolutely ran out of gas. Manly ran over them. It would be outstanding to see them in the 8, because it'd be the first time in the club's history, I don't know their short history, that they'll be playing in the semi-finals. So I'd love to see that. I think all the Dolphins fans would, obviously. But I just think they've hit the wall, injuries, all that sort of suspensions. They haven't been able to cope, which was similar to last year as well a little bit, when they need a little bit more depth there.
You just saw Manly, their scoring. They were very, very strong. They got the Dragons this week. Tricky game, both of those sides to sort of win one, lose one. Boys, who gets 8th spot? Who gets it?
I've got the Chooks
Yeah, I'm
I got the Chooks
I think the
sliding
Chooks.
into
I
8th.
think- Hindy, you're right, catcher?
I'm all right. I've got 2 tonight, guys. But first one, look, it was a bit of a shame that last week that our good friend Gordon Tallis missed out on a role as cultural attaché. But apparently, the NRL Commission saw the video we showed of him last night, which was this video here, and they said, bugger the cultural attaché. Let's give him the assistant coach role and fire these boys right up. So they've made well. Could be appointed. But I think that's what our boys need. Because it's going to be brutal over there in that Test match series, and I think Gordon will be just the perfect person to fire them up. Yes. And of course, guys, look, it's back at it again. Everyone loves to see this sort of stuff. It's been happening in the WNBA. Now we see it in the golf. Have a look at this one, guys. And it's a green one again. There it is. Right on the green there. Look,
Back scratcher?
it's a back scratcher. It's actually... It's like those... You play with a long shaft.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, the broomstick.
it's quite a long shaft on that putter.
Yeah, it certainly has.
Yes.
Be excellent time to invent
when will
green
we see it?
dildos.
When will we see it on our shores? When will it happen?
AFL.
You reckon AFL
AFL
first?
grand
AFL,
final.
they froth on that.
AFL GF.
Snoop Dogg goes out, someone throws the old green dildo out in the field.
Full forward, picks it up, and off they go. Mine is, look, I love seeing our players in the NRL show their personality. I'm a big fan of this. Lockie Ilias, this is outstanding. This is him doing this is him on the TikTok. Look at him just getting into it. Yep. I mean, it's quite different. Each to their own.
Is this why he's not playing first?
No, it's got something to do it, but I mean, so he's getting into it. But I mean, it's all about the TikTok. My kids love TikTok. But in the old days, we showed, well, not me personally, but the yesteryear, they showed their personalities in a different way. This is Rugby League New Faces. This is Ray Warren. He was the host. Have a look at this. Ray comes out. First up, he was the host. First up, I think we've got the Manly Boys. The Manly Boys were doing some sort of country and western. Very odd.
Barry Wood.
Yeah.
Spaz.
Then we've got, this is the Balmain Boys, Neil Pringle and Wayne Miranda. And we finished with the Roosters doing, I don't know what this is, Spiros Stratos. I don't know what was going on. So, totally different times.
Yeah.
But people showing...
Well, they used to do it every year on Channel 10. I remember one year, Barry Wood, of course, of Garth Wood and Natty Wood fame, their old man, he actually sat there and read poetry while his wife threw eggs in the face. And because he was good mates with John Singlet, who ran it, he won the 10 grand. So,
but keep it up. I want more of that, Lockie. I think it's good.
I think it's excellent. Love that dance. Do that thing. Now, Dean of the Week brought to you by Chemist Warehouse, always a great sponsor of ours, been with us for a long, long time now. Boys who wins the minor premiership, the Raiders or the Storm. Look, I don't think either club will try to bust the bank to who finishes first and second. They're locked in, they're just locked away at the moment. Home final, week 1, going to be very hard to beat. Raiders play the West Tigers, and these games can be... They can be a little bit awkward when you're locked in and you're waiting for finals to come along. You know, the first thing you want is no injuries.
Yep.
I think next week you'll see Ricky probably rest about 7 or 8 players.
I think so too, especially if they're going up to Brisbane. You don't want to get on the plane. But, I think the Raiders pretty much have won the minor premiership.
Definitely. Now, Sunday night, talking about the Tigers, on the couch we've got Tigers, Abby Coruscant and Sania Taruva. So I look forward to that. Couple of good characters. We're going to take a break. Best of Fletch and Hindy coming up next.
Am I going to roll over or not?
Yeah, roll over.
Get scared.
Go, Leon.
Upright, Leon, upright.
That's like a mouse or something.
So this just will be...
You can't be doing this. That was the best thing I've ever done.
This is insane.
All away. Goodbye.
Yes, welcome back to the show. Look, it's round 26. We've run out of ideas, but Earlier in the week, Fletch got his big poll out, and we also did a survey as well on what you wanted to see for the rest of the year, and this is what you voted on.
Great show, Nathan.
Great show. A lot of highs.
Yes, it's been a great year. Speaking of high, you've been high as a kite. Actually, you've been as high as that guy that can't even pronounce his name.
What was that?
You not remember? All right, Valdust, go.
Valentine Xavier Holmes.
Xavier. Isn't it Xavier?
It's his name.
I think he knows his name.
Question. I'm like,
Is it Xavier?
Well,
That's the way you
X.
say
Now
it,
you've
mate.
made him think.
yeah, there's an X at the start. So
I know,
Xavier.
but
It's like
there's also
exhibit.
an X in xylophone. We don't say.
What about
exhibit?
No, I say xylophone.
Do you say xylophone?
I think so.
Well,
Do you say xylophone?
I wasn't listening. What's going on?
xylophone.
Xylophone.
He says xylophone.
You don't say xylophone.
I remember now, the Rubik stuff. And he was like Rain Man. Oh, Valdust.
You love Valdust Rubik's.
Yeah. What the hell?
What do you... You've been like this all year. You're such a baby. Don't stop getting scared by stuff. Oh, yeah, there you are.
You scared me. I thought I heard someone taking a leak.
Just get scared. Oh, you fucking idiot. You little wits. You dickheads. Don't lock me in here. Oh, yeah, the mitzvah. But remember, you were scared too in Vegas.
Swear to God, dude. I was standing here like this, and something hit my head into this. You probably heard it.
I heard it.
And
Is he G'ing up?
I'm dead
I saw
serious.
that.
Dusty, you G'ing up?
I'm not. And then I'm standing here, and this one thing is maybe it's just a remote.
Oh,
just this
shit.
one just keeps shaking.
Don't do that.
Are you, Duncan? Got a little bit scared there, but I was really petrified. Magic round.
What?
Sitting so close to those Queenslanders.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You know who wasn't scared? Ghanaian. He was pumped.
Oh.
Probing, scheming, looking for someone to hit a hole.
Like it, Hindy, that's good. I think Hindy's got it in him, actually, being called.
Oh, what a turnaround. Do it.
Call him home.
All the way. Goodbye. He's home. Buller's picked it up. Run 100 metres and scored.
That's how you do it, Hindy.
Yeah, but it's a shame that high standard of commentary didn't last too long.
We're going to have a quick break, and on the other side, more good shit.
You know what I'm liking?
Yeah.
This transitional period where we're getting other people to do our jobs for us.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Giving them the D, the big D.
Sorry, the big D.
Delegate.
Oh,
We're starting to delegate.
I thought you meant like the big.
Off you go, Twirl.
Hi everyone, welcome to the first episode of Fletch, Twali and Hindy.
This is for Jackie Bird.
Have you ever played with a bigger winger than Zach Lomax?
No, it's Winger. We could go get a Patrick Carrigan.
Yeah.
Or a Isaiah Yo. What are we going to get with them? Nothing.
Yeah, Zach Lomax.
Vanilla.
What am I?
You're f***ing Neapolitan, bruh.
Yeah.
You got it all. 25 minutes you're in the toilet for.
Have you seen the new glory hole in there?
I've seen it. Who do you reckon put it in?
Oh, right.
Speaking of holes,
Yeah.
Shooter McGavin.
Oh, how bad was their goal?
So, it's a game of timing, not muscle.
Oh, righto. Tiger.
Boring.
Chris, you're on my side. You're my guest.
right.
Yeah.
Jackass.
Oh, shot. Shot.
There we go. What's that? Guys,
Yeah.
this is one thing in golf. In classy golf.
Listening?
You get it out, you go up there, that ball could be anywhere, then
Yeah, you spin it. And you walk back. Ah, Jacko. Boys. Good to see you. Hang on, I thought you got moved on.
Yeah, that's next year, boys.
Yeah, like Marnie and Sexton.
You ever been to a Turkish prison?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Am I going to roll over or not?
Yeah, roll over. Let's speak about the new love of your life, because last year you fell in love quite early.
I am very loved up, but to be honest, it could be worse. Like, we had this function on the weekend, and Jacob Preston made his missus Ian catch 4 different buses to get to Brighton.
That's a jail.
Where we were at.
Well, no, there's always two sides to the story.
She was going to drive there originally.
She had a horse event.
She had a horse event, so she switched cars. She couldn't drive the horse.
Can't take the float.
You can't take the horse trailer.
Boys, it's October. It's October 5th. Close your eyes, you're running out. You're about to sing the national anthem. Who are the Bulldogs playing in the grand final 2025?
Melbourne.
All right, you're carrying the trophy back. Ian picks you up in the horse float. Boss's office. Hey, Crawls, any chance of a pay rise?
Oh, I guess that's a no. What is it with you and Cash, honestly?
Don't know.
Seriously?
We're trying.
Don't you earn enough already?
No.
Right, then let's go.
Well, we're going to put some music on. Yep. Is it on yet? This will be music. So this just will be... This is just...
Let me doing this. I can't even think now.
Ricky Stewart.
Ricky Stewart.
Is my idol.
He's my idol.
Yes. Correct?
Correct.
Can you hear? Can you hear, Jack?
Come back. What are you doing?
No, okay. How much money has Russell Crowe given you that you store cash in your freezer?
None.
She's hot in here.
Shh, keep your voice down.
Why?
That's where all the producers work up here.
Yeah, so what?
Big bosses.
Like, you know what I feel like? I need a montage.
And send it.
That's the best thing I've ever done. This is insane.
Isn't it amazing that out of all the dangerous stuff we've done this year, no one's been injured?
Yeah, I know. Hey, Leon. I suppose it's got to do with...
Just luck.
Yeah.
Come on, Leon. Let's go.
I can't do this.
Come on. Hurry the up.
Ready? Run, go, go, go.
Up right, Leon, up right.
You right, Leon? Yeah, go.
Push it, put it in there,
Press it to Gordon.
Get
Here.
Oh, God.
You hungry?
I'm starving. Yeah.
What do you feel like? Chinese? Italian?
Lebanese?
Aha! Lebanese barbecue?
Yes.
Twirl, you got little Bubba, haven't you?
Yeah.
How old?
1 years old next month.
1 year? Beautiful.
1 year, it's time to do this then. Hey, boys, I just met a new friend where I'll be coming out here every weekend.
Boys, most Australians in a Greenacre household in one day.
This is Tabbouleh.
Kabuli. It's like that joke. Why do Lebanese go to school?
Why do Lebanese go to school?
Kabuli.
Oh, to bully people.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You never heard that?
That was a funny one.
You see Brian's big poll?
I've seen it before.
No, the one I put up on Instagram.
No.
The people have spoken. Number one, numero uno.
What is it?
You have to wait and see.
This is going to be a stitch-up, this one, isn't
No,
it?
no, there's no such thing as a stitch-up.
We'll help you out again.
Okay, here we go.
Why is everyone getting up?
They're not. They're not. They're just
That's
moving.
still good. No, people are getting up. It's going to be a bit what, slimy? Soft. Oh, no.
I reckon just go straight to the back of the box.
It's like kitty litter on the bottom.
maybe not.
Straight in.
Oh, what'd you say? Maybe not.
A bit further back. Go this way. No.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, straight in there.
What? That's like a mouse or something.
It's a snake!
All right. I said no snakes, and that was a snake.
Are we ready to get finished now?
Oh, it's racing, man.
That was heavy. No, settle down. So, we feel...
There's no way. Please stay there. Please stay there. I'm going to cry.
Yeah, big thank you to the clubs, mate. Always participating. Fantastic.
Always good, yeah.
That was unanimous.
Plus my school of thought.
That was unanimous, number one.
Yeah, very, very good. Mate, Twiley. How good is he? Fantastic. Been a great friend of the show.
Great friend.
Bad news too. Glory hole's been filled in.
Not on level 3, it has
Bloody killjoys. Now, Code Sports, each rolling out its annual Rich 100 list. A few surprises in there as well. The full list is available this Sunday via rich100.com.au or buying your News Corp Sunday paper. Any best
Other
voices?
than yourself?
Yeah. No, players.
Kalen, close, number 1.
Yeah, you'd imagine so.
Does it include third parties?
Yeah.
That's a good
could be anyone from the
Just
Shooks
thinking
there.
Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy?
Well, they're legal, so
Yeah,
don't try.
third- yeah,
don't
yeah.
you start?
Mitch Moses.
He'd be up there, wouldn't
Yeah.
Oh, what do you
Anyway,
what do you know?
he? You got to get.
Hey, what do you know?
Well, I'll tell you what. Just buy the paper on Sunday or rich100.com.au. There you go, too. It's Once Upon a Time in Rugby League coming up next.
Welcome back to the show. Lando Norris versus Oscar Piastri. Inside race side, the McLarens collide. Impressive from Hadjar this season. Kimi Antonelli, the youngest pole sitter in Formula One history. It's an uphill battle for Max now. Who knows what the second half will bring? What an amazing spectacle. Yes, let's go.
Now, tonight with Once Upon a Time in Rugby League, I tell you what, it's been one of the best ends to a premiership round I can remember. And this week and probably next week, most games are going to mean something as far as top 4, top 8, even the wooden spoon. But also this year, mate, some of the finishes like last week, the Miracle of Mudgee was incredible. So tonight, we're doing greatest finishes in world sport.
Yeah,
Fletch?
mine is very similar to the Miracle in Mudgee. 2013, the Iron Bowl, the college. This is Auburn versus Alabama, who are obviously very, very much rivals. Have a look at this. 28 all. This is to win the bowl. The the running back picks this up. Chris Davis, look at this. 28 all. Runs very similar to Ethan Strange. Doesn't back up. KO Weeks doesn't get the ball, but this kid wins. But this rivalry, as we pretty much know, is been going for a long time. So Auburn get the cash here.
Is that the Tide?
Pardon?
Is that the Tide?
Roll Tide is Alabama.
Yeah. So Auburn was Bo Jackson went to Auburn, and then you got Joe Namath was Alabama,
Right.
wasn't it? You've been to a college game?
I did. I went to Clemson v Alabama. It was phenomenal.
Insane. Yeah, right. Now, mine's 88-89, the old Division 1 soccer in England, which is now the Premier League, of course. And you head to the final day, and Arsenal hadn't won the title since 1971. They needed to beat Liverpool. They had to have results their way and beat Liverpool 2-0. That's Mickey Thomas. He scored the winner with literally like 10 seconds to go or something like that to snatch it. There's a book by Nick Hornby on this day called Fever Pitch. And it was turned into a movie as well. There's 2 Fever Pitch. The original one is about this. The shit one is Drew Barrymore and the other Palooka, Jimmy Fallon. The one about baseball.
Right.
It's pus.
Pitch Perfect.
Hey?
That's what I was
Pitch
thinking.
Perfect.
No. It really is pus. Okay. See the football one. Yep. No?
I'll watch the football one. My catcher is famous State of Origin try by Mark Coyne. Through the hands.
Of course it is.
I know. I'd love to commentate for you, but just watch it and enjoy, all right?
Doesn't this suck?
Sure you get a lot out of it.
Doesn't this suck? Still gives me the shit.
How long to go on the game was this?
This is on, I think,
the
full time.
Yeah. On the buzzer.
Close when he scores.
He ducks under one here, doesn't he?
Big right foot.
Oh, he ducks. Oh.
Great Dragons player. Yeah, that's a good one too.
We just haven't time to show that one, unfortunately.
Guys, my greatest finish of all time, this is also college football, back in 1982. This is Stanford Cardinals v the California Golden Bears. So let me paint the picture here. Cardinals have just scored with seconds left on the clock. They're kicking off again, the Cardinals. It goes to the California Golden Bears. Watch this for a play. A lot of, what's that passing call where they pass it sideways? Lateral. A lot of lateral passes here. But watch this. Keep going as they get there. Another lateral pass here. All of a sudden, the band's on the field. Get out of the way. It's a touchdown. California Golden Bears win 25-20.
So they allowed it?
They allowed it, yes. He crossed the end zone. He was safe, yes. It's gone down in history. That's called the play.
The play.
The play. Yes.
Has anyone in the band cleaned up by any of the players?
No, I watched it a couple of times. I didn't see anyone get cleaned up, unfortunately. Yes.
Right, we're going to take a break. Hammy's coming next. I forgot.
He's going to go round Jack, and he's been going Jack beautifully. Oh, Lachlan, the intercept. Lachlan will score. Stewart throws the dummy. Back it goes to the up to the Jack tries. He gets goal. Oh, what a try. They've got a mile of support. Eastwood. Oh, unbelievable. And Stewart gets it away. Deep play. That's it. Australia reclaim the AJ.
Yeah, can't wait. Enormously important series, not just for Australia, but really important for the English game. And I'll tell you, do you want to know the importance for our younger viewers of the Ashes series and the old Kangaroo tours? Last night, the night before, Gary Schofield, face-to-face, was on. Insanely good. It'll give you a real feel how important this series is. Hammy, welcome, brother.
Thank you.
Hammy, how the Tigers fans coping with no finals, mate?
Yeah, look, we're still processing it at the moment. So my West Tigers podcast, Win, Learn or Draw, we have a segment called Raw Emotion, which is spelled R-O-A-R.
Oh, very good.
Always a Tiger, mate. Yeah. The idea of that segment is basically for fans to give us a buzz after the game and let us know how they're feeling. And I think one of our regular callers, Reece, probably summed up how a lot of us are feeling after this weekend.
Somebody please ask the mathematicianist, equationist, West Tigers fan if there is still a chance of the boys playing finals. I don't care if it's 0.5, 0.2, 0.1% chance. I need a chance. I need some hope. The boys were literally home yesterday. We were home. And then we just got T-boned at the intersection walking in our house by someone playing Candy Crush on their phone while driving.
Yeah. So, in a nutshell, that's sort of how we're feeling at the
Yeah,
moment.
nice.
Yeah.
Win, learn or draw.
That's right.
Okay.
The Tigers never lose. We either win or we learn.
Exactly.
Can you do that again?
Certainly.
The Iron Claw. People having a crack.
Yes, people having a crack. So obviously Des Hasler and the Titans parted ways this week, and there's a bit of conjecture about he was apparently doing secret hand signals, Des Hasler, in some of his press conferences. So a friend of the show, Buzz Rothfield, had a crack at kind of trying to decode them on 360 the other night. There he is. Doing some of his best. Buzzy. The old coach doing the hand signals. Remember Mr. Burns when he was coaching the Springfield softball team?
Yes.
He used to do them as well.
That's right.
Imagine poor old David Fafita giving it the old, I wish I was at home with a big bag of potato chips. Worked out a bit better for them. They knocked off Shelbyville. But,
they did too.
Good luck to Des.
Big game tomorrow night for the Roosters. Really important game, but Bellyache's 600th game.
Yeah.
Be hard to beat the Storm.
Huge milestone game for the Storm. But the Roosters, the Sportsbet punters are with the Chooks. Probably more for them to play for because they can secure a spot in the top 8 if they win this. Obviously, the Storm is still a chance for the minor premiership. But, yeah, the Sportsbet punters with the Roosters. I think, though, neither side's probably going to blow the other one away. So if you're looking head-to-head, I'd be looking either side 1-12 there for a bit more value.
Now, the Cows and the Broncos.
Yeah, big game this one as well. Obviously, the Broncos looking for a top 4 spot. They've got a great record against the Cowboys, won their last 5 against them as well. And their attack, when it clicks, it really goes. And obviously, the Cowboys' defence has been a bit of an issue. Kotoni Staggs, 2 or more tries. He's done that a couple of times in the last few weeks. He's flying. $7 you're getting for him as well.
Now, Dolphins-Titans. This one smells a bit of an upset, you know. New
Yeah.
coach coming in.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the thing. When coaches change, sometimes teams bounce back a little bit. The Dolphins, I mean, if the Roosters lose, they're going to still be a chance of making the 8, so it'll be a big game for them. But neither side, I probably can't lean one way or another there too much. What I can probably dive into is the overs. Sunny day, Suncorp Stadium, 53.5. It is up there, but both these sides, they've got a lot of points in them.
Now, Fletcher's man, Sugar, he's break the duck.
Yeah, I like this one from Sugar. So obviously more from Sugar straight after this on Get 'em on side. What he's done is he's put up every player who is still on a nudie run up on the sports bet up. So what you're backing here is can they score before the end of the season? So there's a couple of people we've had on the couch so far this year. Just Vunga's there, Big Red. He's the best backed in this market. And I've got it on the feed, Alex Twile, friend of the show.
Oh, yeah.
You're usually getting about $9.25 any time for him. So you're getting 2 bites of the cherry there. So I love that one. You head to the Weekly Hub and that's where you find it. Have you ever done a nudie run, Fletch?
I have, but I scored, so I just decided to do it anyway.
Yeah, that was my next question. Have you
No,
ever
but
not
what's your take, boys, on what Reece Walsh did last week when he threw the ball to Kobe to score? Are you happy with that? Because it's been...
Was his 100th game?
It was his 100th game.
Yeah. Tell you what, Fletch,
You're not a fan?
I'm not a fan. I wasn't a fan as a Newcastle fan because I felt like he was taking the piss a little bit.
But it was his 100th game.
Yeah, I do get that. If I'm the coach, I wouldn't be happy with it.
Okay.
Bad karma, you know?
Okay, fair enough. You? You're cranky. I know where you're going with.
You know where I'm going.
Milesy? I think it's okay. What's the world coming to if we can't just laugh?
But do you see where they were on the
each other?
scoreboard though? They weren't flogging them at that time.
Okay, all right. I'll stay in my box.
I think we've all just fulfilled our roles there. Good on you, Hammy. Hey, Nate, good on you, brother. Now, if we say Api Coruscant, Sanuta Tariva. Tariva's going to join us on Sunday. Look forward to that. Couple of great characters there. Final word, our man Twiley, just to get off the nudie run this week.
Hope so.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Righto, guys. We'll see you on Sunday night.